the guy, the one who really started this residency stuff around here, man.
Yeah.
Actually.
You know what I'm saying? In real life, if we're really talking, you know.
The right way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we keep going? I'm down.
I would have kept icing it up, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Not corny.
You know what I'm saying? Never been that. You know what I'm saying? From the South with love, back up here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And back down and back up again. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Mr. Swagoo. You know what I'm saying? The Premier Pro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Your girl's favorite dreadhead. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
You know.
You see what I'm saying?
That's so Jalen. You know what I'm saying? I try to say the situation, but then I end up misbehaving.
Come on,
man.
You're nasty.
You're nasty.
Come on now.
Man, he got visions.
Shout out to the guy, man. Come on.
All my boys in motion, man.
Yeah. All my boys in motion.
I did that.
I like it.
That was me.
He's giving his world. He's giving the world his devotion.
That was me. No, man, it feel good, man. You know.
Come on, man. We waited too long.
Yeah.
It feel good. And
It
feel good to be here. You know,
man.
There's a lot of things that I feel like I've been fighting through my whole life. I swear to God.
Hey man, we got Dogfood in the building, man. Not just the DJ. You know what I'm saying? It's the guy. It's just Dogfood. You feel me? In every which way, shape, and form. You know, he's that guy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give him a couple of them. Bow. You know what I'm saying? Big bombs.
Yeah.
Big bombs. Drop the bomb on it. Come on, man.
No.
You know what I'm saying? They just give him an applause after that. You know.
Yeah.
We in West Michigan, man. Come on now. It's Dogfood. I know what's up, man. You know what's up, man. Episode 165. Got my guy here.
We in the building, man. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. I made the call. This nigga said, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Bet. Fuck it. All right.
Yeah, man.
I love it, man.
It's a strong ass wine.
This wine is nice, man.
Yeah.
It's like, it tastes like leather Gatorade. You feel me? You
Leather
take
Gatorade
one
is
sip of this
crazy.
shit, you feel me? Like it's there, man.
Leather Gatorade is nuts.
Stays there too.
You know, like I'm feeling this.
Yeah. What y'all got over there, man?
All right,
We
man.
just jumping over,
Let's
man.
kick it off.
Yeah, let's kick it. Yeah.
165. We're in the month of January right now.
Yeah, man. End of it.
Walking into Black History Month smoothly.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
Yeah.
For all you Juneteenth haters.
Yeah.
In the building, I got Mark going from what I can see right now. Mark Man, the shooter, is in the building.
Yes, sir. Your favorite shooter.
Ranger Wayne,
Hey, man.
beanied up.
Hey, man. I'm just here, man.
Yeah.
Here with my guys.
You know what it is.
That's it. Nothing crazy.
Grand Rapids' favorite DJ and Grand Rapids historian.
Come on.
Dogfood is in the building.
Big dog food. Not the little one, man.
Cat Williams,
Literally. Said he ran a 3-1.
3-1.
I read 3,000 books in my lifetime.
Oh, man.
By the time I was 10.
That is crazy.
By the time I was 10, I had several wives.
Grand Rapids Library
crazy.
downtown.
You know what I'm saying?
Library.
Yeah, on library. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the big Pie Mahomes back in the bowl again.
I'm just here,
You know what
man.
I'm
Pie
saying?
Beverly.
Big Pie
I'm
Mahomes.
in the building.
Mahomes is crazy.
Your favorite broker's favorite broker. You know what I'm saying?
Anthony Podliver. The Pistons. 2011 and 2017. Corner threes for days.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
That's so nasty.
Man, we here.
Yeah, facts. 165.
Tolliver.
We in here, man. How everybody feeling?
Tolliver. You played a song. This is one of the first times I went to AC. I'm going to say this real quick because I looked at Wayne as soon as you played it. You played Don Tolliver off of Damn.
The album, what album was that just dropped?
Life of a Don.
Yeah.
And you played, is it 10X or 2X? Off that in the middle of AC. And I was like,
It had just dropped like
it
that
had
Friday,
just dropped, and I was
something.
like, this motherfucker played a B
And you
side.
spun it.
On
You spun
Don
it, like,
Tolliver's.
instantly.
Yeah, it's 5X.
What was the song?
Is it 5X by Don Tolliver? If I show you this,
No, bring the song up.
bro, I cannot wait. But yeah,
Look,
you played this shit, and I was like, man, that was some gutsy shit to play here because you mixed it in.
Yeah.
5X.
Is it 5X?
It's 5X. Yeah.
You played this in the middle of AC.
5 times in a row, I seen the flip.
I was like, oh, that nigga got that shit.
5 times in a row, I seen the flip. Yeah, 5 times.
That's crazy because there's a lot of songs that I done ran through and forgot about.
This is the first time. This is one of the first times we met there, and I was like, bro. I looked at Wayne. I was like, and you knew it was Don Toliver.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you knew it was on the album or whatever.
Yeah.
But I was like, damn, this nigga just threw a B-side out, and knowing AC and also West Michigan, it was just like some random shit. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? They wasn't even. They ain't even appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But like, you get the boys in there, we like, oh yeah, this
I was
nigga.
in there drunk and geeked, standing by myself in the corner.
I remember playing Houston in Vegas.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then
That was it.
Wayne almost
Yeah.
cried, bro.
Oh yeah, I think that was like one of
He
the.
put his cup up. He said, "Bro."
Yeah, yeah, like one of my first times being in that joint. Like,
Yeah.
and I don't even think we shook up yet. I don't even know, bro. I'm just in here. I think somebody was just telling me AC was a spot to slide to. It's solid music. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Pull up, chilling. And this nigga went on a little Drake run. And, you know, I'm just like, we know where we at, bro. You know, music is very selective where you at. You know, we not getting this. Yeah. This nigga went on like again, you go on like B-side Orbs. And I'm like, is this Houston Atlanta Vegas? I said, I gotta say what's up to this nigga.
Yes.
Like, this is my friend. This is my dog.
Crazy. That's when when Houston Atlanta Vegas came out, you were still burning CDs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I probably burnt that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, for real.
Yeah.
We was.
Actually.
We was,
Yeah. That was like 09, 08? 08?
Shout out to my nigga Eric Dudley, man. We used to be.
Eric Dudley.
My
Man, shout out
nigga
to
done
Eric
put
Dudley.
me on all the Drake, swear to God. And I remember that summer.
That's Heartbreak
so
Drake
well,
summer.
yeah.
Heartbreak Drake summer.
That was the I forgot to call you.
Oh my
yes.
God.
That was my shit.
You swear you the last thing on my
Yeah, bro.
mind.
I got that one off on a lot.
I thought Drake was,
Hey, sooner than later? Are you kidding me?
That's one.
Yes.
That's
thought
one.
he was the one.
All right. So we got the Labyrinth 2019 Petit Syrah. We're going to get to this Drake conversation real quick.
Yeah. And then we got the Forge Cellars, Dry Riesling, Classique.
What year? Is it a year?
2020.
2020. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good year.
Yeah.
So
12.5 alcohol content on a Riesling is kind of crazy. So that's really high. But
This nigga snuck in and said COVID was a good year. Actually, it was lit. I ain't gonna lie.
COVID was actually, unhot take.
Stupid.
That's when I started Big Camp. You feel me?
That's when I hit the
Crazy.
road, Jack.
that's
You
when
know
we started
what
this
I'm
podcast.
Facts.
For real.
That's kind of what started Dogfood.
Year of inventions, man.
You joking.
Just hitting the road, bro. I was working at the ship headquarters,
Yep.
and
Where at?
in Birmingham, Alabama.
Holy shit. That's why you got to play. I'm snitching.
What?
That's outside of Birmingham. I'm snitching.
Yeah, I do got the plate.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. I was working at the headquarters.
Bro, you was in
COVID
Birmingham?
hit. Yeah, and they told everybody to go home. So I said, bet. I was at home for like a good month, and I just went to Miami, and that was the best decision I ever made. That
What?
shit was so fun, bro.
This nigga.
But like I was just out there meeting people, bro.
Yeah.
Like me and my homie ended up meeting this dude that was building the case for the Super Bowl trophy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the same year Tom Brady won his last ring.
Yeah.
And this dude also ended up being like one of Art Basil's like biggest curators. Like he had the bus that 2 Chainz used to use, the pink bus. That was his bus.
The pink bus, yeah, from Pretty Girls Like Trap.
Yeah, and we ended up just meeting this dude in Florida and shit. Like my life is very what's the fucking word I'm trying to say?
A movie.
No, not even that. It's serendipitous.
Damn.
Very serendipitous. I mean,
vocab.
I've met a lot of different just people you wouldn't expect to meet type shit just on the fly on some cool shit. But like,
what was it like?
Very weird.
Meeting Diddy.
When I met Diddy, I didn't meet him. I've been to his crib though. I've literally been to Diddy's crib.
That was a joke, but yeah.
I picked my homegirl up from Diddy's crib in Miami. We went to Star Island.
Oh, actually, let's stay here.
Before we go back to Drake.
Dead ass.
What did she say? No, I'm joking. But
No,
that's
we ain't
crazy.
gonna get into too much of that. We ain't gonna get into
Yeah. All right, but back to your Aubrey take.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck Aubrey.
All right, so take care.
Whoa.
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 I love.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't the biggest early Drake fan besides the R&B and like except for like what's the shit he did on Kanye's beat?
Oh,
30 hours.
Find Your Love.
No.
Find Your Love.
The first one, Say When.
Oh my God!
Say
Everybody
When
did
was
that
nice.
too.
I forgot what it was called.
Blackberry with the side scroll. That shit.
Was the song called Say When though? I think
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Drake's version was Say
Yeah,
When.
Say When.
But
So everybody
what was
talk,
Big Sean's
and everybody
version?
listen. Somehow the truth. That's
But it was fire though.
It was fire.
Yeah.
That was like, it's like shit like that. Like
So I say this: you talk Take Care.
I didn't like Young Money Drake. Is what I'm trying to say.
For me, Take Care is like third on discography, which is a hot take for a lot of people because a lot of people put it at 1 all the time.
Yeah.
Do I think it's a classic album? Of course, I think it's a classic album. But as far as like my personal favorites for Drake, it falls at 3. 1 for me is Views, to be honest.
Views is hard.
Views is his best album
Views
to
is
me.
hard.
You know what I'm saying?
I love Views.
Just because of we talk about this all the time, but the well-roundedness of the album. Like
It's better production on
Better production.
Bro,
best
I feel like
production
View,
on Views.
Scorpion, and Do Not Disturb.
Scorpion is an underrated top
That
5.
shit was so good.
It is a very good. It is a very good album.
What
I
did
like
it for me
with
was
the
that
B-sides.
it-
B-side.
Yeah. My bad.
No, go
I
ahead.
just talked over you.
No, go crazy. You the guest. I almost talked over you, nigga.
No, you good. But I was just gonna say, like, it's like the little touches he did on Scorpion, like
Yeah.
it meant so much to me. Like
Yeah.
for me, that's my favorite album by Drake.
I'm
Like,
glad you said that.
the Napalm shit on
Yeah.
there, the passion, sweat bees.
Oh, yeah,
when
like
she
the
did
little-
when she did the Aaliyah run.
Yeah.
That shit was so underrated.
Yeah.
Because Napalm is such a beautiful singer. I love her so much.
Yeah.
Napalm is fire. But
Details. Yeah.
yeah,
I like
all
that.
around. I just didn't like Young Money Drake.
You like Honestly Nevermind?
Yes.
You like house music too.
I like
though.
I do like house
from
music.
your-
I like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I
Okay.
honestly never. I had to think about that for a
Yeah.
second because, but no, fucking Flight's Book was hard.
Flight's Book is crazy.
Massive is crazy.
That beat is the whole
Crazy.
production behind
Hearing
Master.
that in the club, you
Yeah.
drunk. That's the type of shit I want to hear in the club.
Yeah,
low-key.
yeah.
Like,
I don't.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's
I like
a good
that.
point.
I like that. I like that. See, man, we here, bro.
Well,
like that,
I'll be
man.
devil's advocate. I think that he had some of the greatest. Some of the greatest features on Take Care.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's hard for me because I'm a huge Weeknd fan. I think Weeknd is one of the greatest
Weekend's
artists.
hard. Do y'all remember where you were at when you first heard
I was in my dorm.
all of the week? It was crazy shit.
dorm
ever.
at Grand
Yeah.
Valley,
My
and I
life
was
changed.
in there depressed by myself.
Yeah, me too. I was so depressed. I was in Lansing crying.
Great album. I'm talking about like the
Like-
party and the after party.
My shit. I love that shit.
That was probably the one.
I love that shit. That was one of my favorite samples.
I wanted to do Coke because of that song. I never did it and never ended up doing it, but yeah, it was a great song.
I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't either. Great. Great.
Yeah, but you're right though. Weeknd.
Mm-hmm.
I get what you're saying though. In terms of because you do love Weeknd. That is your guy. for
My
sure.
palette, if we go to one,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Weeknd, yeah,
That's your
definitely.
guy. So I can see why Take Care has that piece for you.
Yeah.
Even when we talk Drake features though, Slept On, I think Thank Me Later has some of his best features on there. Because the album was full of features. It was his first album for the label. They gave him everything. Like
Yeah.
that Jeezy joint, underrated.
This man got Jeezy, Alicia Keys, Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, Rihanna, I think is on there still.
Why can I not think of the Jeezy song?
Unforgettable.
What is that song?
Yeah. This might be my realest flow ever. This might be one of my hardest flows ever. I haven't slept in days, and me and my latest girl agreed to go our separate ways, so I'm single.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
that joint.
okay.
Yeah.
Not for me.
I actually don't go back to that one that much. But
I
talked
don't go
about that
back to
album.
it, but I do think as far as features, they put a lot into it, and there's a lot of features on the album that I think were really good.
My take
yeah.
is Karaoke's the best song.
Fancy's
from
on
that
there. Fancy's on there.
I
The
hate
joint.
that song.
You hate
so-
Fancy?
Shit was
Atlanta
not-
girls, let me see your hands. Wait a minute.
It's a great
I did
song.
not like
That's
Swizz Beat.
crazy.
Swizzy.
Do you,
Yeah,
do
No,
you
I
omit
wasn't the biggest
songs?
Swizzy fan.
I can feel that. Shut It Down with Dream
Dream,
is on
yeah,
there.
Shut It Down was hard.
Come on.
I like Heartbreak Drake. Low-key, I like when Drake is in
I
his
do too,
sensitive
though.
bag.
I
Like,
do too.
Is Shop
I
for Me
agree.
on that? No, Shop for Me
Shop
is
for
on.
Me's on Thank Me Later. Or Take Care.
Take Care.
Yeah.
Do you omit songs when artists beef? Like the fact that Swizz and Drake got a beef right now, would you throw that song out?
No, I still turn Fancy.
Nah,
Yeah.
what you made is what you made. You gotta, either keep it in
You
the
gotta sit
vault
in
or
that.
just don't ever play it.
So
Yeah, sit in
did
that.
y'all believe in the Drake Meek Mill songs?
Which one?
I never believed in Meek Mill.
Going back.
Damn.
I
Dreams of Nightmare,
I'll second on you on that.
I'm not the nigga in the club pretending to know that fucking song. I stopped pretending
Yeah.
like I knew that song the second time I heard it in the same
I
night.
fuck with Dreams of Nightmares.
I
Man.
fuck it.
That was one of the ones, man.
Then I said I do. I hate that nigga. Meek Mill just looks like this. Oh man, he looks slimy, bro. Meek Mill looked like he just set his friends up for like failure and shit.
Hey, you remember old boy that was with him that freestyle that flex and forgot what he
I forgot what he dog. Oh my
Meek
god.
Mill the type of nigga to tell the girl that you was just about to slide on all the shit that
you
y'all
just
was
did,
talking.
huh?
He told me that y'all was doing this.
Damn.
Like, damn, big mouth ass nigga, shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
I don't like Meek Mill, bro.
I see you, nigga.
Like,
Damn.
I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, bro. I'm not.
You know the Meek fan. You
I'm
know it
not
makes sense.
playing
I never
that
heard
song.
this nigga play Meek Mill ever.
Exactly.
I never heard this
Exactly.
nigga
You're
play.
never.
But what do you
hear me
really play?
that.
I mean, what are you gonna play when you go to Meek?
Dreams and Nightmares.
And that's an intro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Universal, Meek Mill's best song is one of his intros.
It is. It's titled the intro.
Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. Y'all like that?
It's hard.
That goes
It's
crazy
hard,
to you
bro.
guys?
Come on.
I'm not
It's
a Meek
hard.
Mill fan either, but
I'm not the
for
biggest
different
Meek fan
reasons,
either,
I just
man.
I can't stand the ad libs. He
he
has
ju-
some of the work. Like for me, it just makes me cringe inside. Whatever.
Yeah. I mean, that him and Ross album was underwhelming.
Yeah,
I think I played it for a day.
yeah, just to hear.
Yeah.
Something like that. Just to
Meek
hear
Mill
it.
ain't got no replay value, dog.
Yeah.
You know, the only time I could ever listen to Meek Mill is when Knowledge did all those flips with Meek Mill and shit. That's the only time Meek Mill was listenable.
Yeah.
Like, Meek Mill never had a cool beat to me.
Damn.
He was always screaming at me, and
Damn.
that also makes me feel a little anxious,
Damn.
you know, when I'm listening to music. I don't know.
I think he got some of the most solid flex freestyles. It seems like he comes with a game plan and a flex freestyle.
Yeah. I think he writes it.
I mean,
I think all them niggas write it. Yeah. All them niggas write their freestyle.
the fact that Cameron got a top 10.
Drop a bomb for Flex real quick. Yeah, that's really.
I think that is his bomb.
Hey, don't say
No,
that.
it's not.
Don't say that, Dwayne. Not. Nope.
You're right.
Oh.
I downloaded this bomb. I don't know where it came from.
That's crazy.
This bomb fire, right?
You feel me? Nigga? Live.
Bro, let's get into the DJ, man.
'Cause this is like 23 minutes in. And
For
we
sure,
just,
man.
You know,
All right.
We just pussyfooted around. No fun.
You hinted at this in 2020, but how did you get started, bro? Like, what did that look like?
Yeah. I mean, even before we get there, bro. Before we get there,
Yeah.
who is Dogfood?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Who is the
Question.
man that we're talking to right now?
Tell us about this Falcon.
You know, forever a falcon, you know what I'm saying? Birds of a feather flock together. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know, we came from humble beginnings, you know what I'm saying, man? I came from nothing. I had
please
to
don't make me
struggle.
laugh.
I'm not laughing at you. Hey, I'm not laughing, but the way he said it, I was like, come on, bro.
No, I'm just playing. No, actually, I had a great childhood, man. My dad was the fucking man. My mother was a beautiful person. My mother is deaf, for people that don't know, so I used to fight people a lot as a kid over my mom. Like,
Somebody said
mama
some hot
jokes
shit.
wasn't,
Yeah.
you know, that
Yeah.
wasn't my cup of tea. You feel me?
Yeah.
Boxing.
Yeah.
I
very
always,
valid.
yeah, bro. I've always, music has always been a thing. I will say that though. Like,
Yeah.
if there's ever a constant in my life, it was always been music. My first memory was my brother Sean. May God rest his soul. This nigga had the Aquemini tape, and then he had the Timberland and Magoo tape with
Aquemini is a
Up
classic.
Jump the Boogie on there.
Timberland Magoo.
Yeah.
Magoo was meant to be.
You don't know, show you how we part. That's all, like that's my first memories, and my
That's
mom
crazy.
loved bass music.
Yeah.
So my mom was in the car listening to fucking the what's that shit? And another night, another dream. That type of shit. She loved all types of deep Chicago house.
If you don't mind me asking, bro,
Detroit.
was that a sensory thing? Like
My
for
mom
real, for
was
real?
born deaf.
Yeah.
she
So she could feel.
could feel
That's crazy.
anything that's moving, anything shaking. She
Yeah.
gonna feel that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's tough.
My mom was pretty hip. My mom was really where I got all my swag from, for real, man. My mom used to beat my ass.
Hold on, bro. How the fuck this
it shaped
Did you
me.
not hear how this nigga flip from yo? I love my mama. I got my swag from my mom.
I used to beat my ass. Yeah, that all ties in together. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't
Yeah.
beat my ass, someone had his swag.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I
Yeah.
get you. It add up.
Yeah.
It add up.
It molded me.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, bro. We were we were always around our cousins. We were always around people. My dad was very social. My mom was very social. Like, life for us was always about, from an early age, was always about family for real and shit, and like understanding like what it is to be alive and what it is to be, what my dad would say, a saddler. You know what I'm saying? My dad always be like, you're a child of God first, but you're a saddler second. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my dad always, I grew up around church pretty much, and just a solid foundation of people. Like, but I never knew what I was gonna do. I used to think I was gonna be Barry Sanders type shit. Like, I loved football, so like, you know, like, all the way until 10th grade, and then I just stopped playing football. Everybody moved away type shit.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. It took me a while to like know what I was gonna do with music and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to give you a whole biography of what the fuck or who I am, but I'm pretty much, you know.
But like, tell niggas how the music got here.
Yeah, because
like, how do you get to? Because you got a million different things that you fucked with. You know what I'm saying, and that you was into. So like, what made it be like, all right, I'm picking up the boards?
True. Well, there's a lot of different things, man. Like, well, my big brother, my oldest brother, Sean, before he got killed, like, that nigga was on everything. Like, that nigga was RZA. Like, when I say that, I mean that to where, like, he got everybody that he could together to do music. This nigga was producing, like, off of Music Generator when MTV made the video game for PlayStation.
It's nuts.
So this nigga would take burnt DVDs and like all the CDs. Like, I still got his crates of CDs and shit, but like, he would just take them shits and just make music. And I was a test dummy for all that shit. I'd be in the room playing with my toys and shit, like, not giving a fuck. Like, like, I was the innocent one. I was the baby. So like, I never really. Like when I came in here, I was singing the song "New Soul." I always felt like a new soul. Like, I always felt like when I came here, like, it was like everything had just been like a real ass experience type shit. Like, I just been like, you know, like a lot of people say like, oh, so and so been here, like, you know what I'm saying, you got an old soul. Like, I always felt like I was brand new. You know what I'm saying, to shit. But anyway, like, my brother went from PlayStation to Xbox when Music Generator came up with the third one, and he took that shit and made classics, bro. Like, shit that niggas are just now finding out of sampling. Like, this nigga's been on everything. So, like, I've always been around music. I've always been around good music. I've always been around, like, just that wave. And so Sean, and then going to high school and, like, being around, like Waldo and Sango and you know what I'm saying, and just that whole camp of AGO and all that shit, like, just going through the growing pains of what it means to, like, be an artist. Like, I had my first, like, I guess, like, opportunity to watch somebody go through all that shit, kind of, like, because like, when you met Kai, like, you kind of knew he was about to just do some shit with music, because Kai's always been like that too, and Cam as well. Like, Cam. My nigga Waldo is a legend. He's very legendary for the shit that he's done, man. Like, I watched that nigga make dirt turn to diamonds. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did a lot of groundwork for MCs out here, for real. Like, and took it to places that no one's ever went. Like, he's the only person I know to go on a European tour. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the only. That's
crazy.
You know, besides Sango and shit. But like, it was crazy, bro. Because how many times you get to watch a nigga just blow up like that? So like, I feel like that made me believe that
it was possible.
I could do something. Yeah. So just being around that shit, like, it gave us that inspiration. And anybody that was around that time, like, that inspiration was there too. You know what I'm saying? And then I started moving around. I moved to Alabama, and in Birmingham, I'm 2 hours away from Atlanta and shit. So
that's crazy.
I just pull up.
I didn't realize it was that close.
Yeah,
all that. And
it's
you
like
gotta
going
go through Mississippi too, or did you go through Memphis? We went through
Knoxville.
Knoxville, yeah.
Or Nashville. My bad. Nashville.
Yep.
We go straight through Nashville to get to Birmingham. You 2 hours and 30 minutes away from Atlanta. Atlanta is the mecca of black people. You know what I'm saying? That is That is Wakanda.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
that shit is beautiful.
No, I've been a couple times. I rock with Atlanta,
bro. Just the South period too. Like everything is happening there. Like don't nobody wanna really be outside of here. But like, bro, like man, like I done met so many. Just like I was saying earlier, like the first person I ever met like on the fly, was Corrupt. I was in the airport going back to Michigan, and I met this nigga Corrupt just in the airport. And he was fucking cool as hell. That was like one of the best celebrities I met. Not even a celebrity to me, like that nigga he's just a real nigga.
Yeah.
But bro, just meeting different people and shit like.
That's what got you to
meeting. Like I had the opportunity to kick it with Yachty's tour DJ. His name's Anthony, and I just met him through a friend and shit. And that nigga was crazy, but this nigga was DJing. Yeah. It's like. And that was like really like the first time I actually like understood what that shit really was, cause like I don't know, that shit was just new to me, man. Like everything was hit me in such a way like I didn't understand why all this stuff was like kind of
coming together.
Yeah, man. Like the signs that you see are the signs of your life, and you always got to pay attention to those signs. And I've always like my always goes back to my mother. Like my mother taught me how to read the signs, my nigga. Like.
Yeah. Read the signs.
You know what I'm saying? You always got to pay attention because God be talking to you through different people. It be through situations and shit like that. Like, so I always kept that in the back of my mind, and that just led to me getting a job at not the Hope Network, fucking the Shipped headquarters. Yeah, and while I was there, they gave us MacBooks and whatnot, and I downloaded Virtual DJ, just fucking around with it. And my manager that ended up firing me actually gave me my first DJ board because he walked past. He seen I was on that shit. I got fired like 3 years after that because I was just bullshitting. That shit burnt me out. Like, stopped answering the phones.
This nigga crazy. Niggas got real ship issues, and you.
I was playing the game, nigga. That shit was more important. But no, like it just went from there to like. Bro, you just
turned it on.
I was just going different places and pulling up and bringing the DJ board out and shit, just practicing. And I remember one day I just came up here, still working, and got presented the opportunity for the AC Hotel. That was my first gig.
I was about to ask you what your first set was, but that was your legit first set was AC?
The AC was my first gig.
That's fucking crazy.
And it was an art show for Art Workers Union.
That's nuts.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And that shit turned into a residency.
Yep. It turned into turned into a residency. One day, I think it was like the art prize, the last art prize we had actually. Yeah. And I just got the idea. I was like, why don't we just do this every Friday for art prize? And they're like, that's a good idea. And then that shit went so well. I was like, we might as well do Saturdays too.
Yeah.
Blase Squad.
Yeah. Now we got a
there we have it. Here you go.
Shit.
The rest is fucking history.
I love that, man.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Man.
I love that.
I feel like I mumbled and skedaddled through all that, but you know.
No, man.
It's the drink slime.
It's a story, and a lot of people need to hear that too, man. It's motivational, especially for niggas who be stuck in situations and spaces where they don't know what's going on in life, and they don't know why stuff is happening the way it's happening, and you somebody who all that shit happening, it all lined up. I say that all the time, though. I think that like. Even when you in the most down and out situations, you just gotta look at what's happening and look at it and try to navigate through it and figure out what it's like. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I say all the time, bro. Big camp, nigga. I'm a nigga from Detroit.
Yeah.
My first time camping was 2020.
Yeah.
Now I got a camp nonprofit.
Yeah.
That's
you know
hard.
what I'm saying? Like, bro, this shit is just like it's God. You know what I'm saying? It's not just something that obviously your brain power got something to do with it, but like this is like destined. You know what I'm saying? These are things that when you walk in the right steps, like, you get to that point. And so you did that, whether you felt like your steps were good or not in the situation, but like your movements allowed you to get where you are today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's something that you got to take advantage of. And you did.
And it was all off of just, bro, I didn't think about nothing.
Yeah.
Which is, it sounds crazy, but like, I love with my heart. All the time, you know what I'm saying? It's so funny.
No, but you said
no,
it.
It's true.
It's real though.
It's true.
No, but like, Yeah, bro. I'm just a real nigga, man. My heart's so big. You feel me?
There
like,
it is.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Niggas can't be. Yeah,
bro. Like, I always just led without living between my ears, bro. Cause that's where you get caught up. You know, you start taking things personal. You start
overanalyzing.
Being in your heart makes you more present. And I say this a lot.
I like that.
But my favorite part of that Michael Jordan documentary, and me and Michael Jordan had the same birthday. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to us. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. Me and Kobe got the same birthday.
Yeah. Slime shit. You kind of look like Kobe, nigga.
I have no rebuttal. I don't even know what to say. I was about to say you. Yeah, but
yo, you know what my favorite Kobe highlight is? Rest in peace.
Go.
Chris Childs, the 2-piece.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pop out.
That's your favorite.
Kobe reacted so late. He said, "Yeah, I love that. I love that shit."
My nigga getting pieced up is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charles was the one to mess with though. He looked
he wasn't.
I wasn't a Lakers guy. I just want y'all to know that. No one liked
I wasn't
the Lakers,
either.
so
I was just a Kobe guy though.
Yeah.
Kobe is my favorite player of all time. Easy. That's my guy.
Rest in peace, Kobe though, man.
Big rest in peace.
Yeah.
Because it's just happened.
Rest in peace, Gigi, man. That shit fucked up.
Shit fucked up too. I just the date just passed not too long ago, and so I seen everybody posting about it on Twitter, and it was like, yo, it had the 9/11 joint. It was like
conspiracy.
Yes, 9/11 joint was like, remember where you at? Do you remember where you were at on this day? And then it had the Kobe joint that said, do you remember where you at on this day?
Exactly where I was.
And I was like, bro, I remember when I got I was laying in the bed on this. I think this was it was a weekend. I think it had to be a weekend. It was like Saturday or Sunday.
I was at the ship
Saturday.
headquarters when Kobe. Me and my mans just went on break too. We were on our break. We went to go get lunch, and he was a white boy, but he was hooping. So I was like, what made you want to hoop, bro? He was like, Kobe Bryant. So we spent that whole break talking about Kobe Bryant. When we get back to the headquarters, we get on the phones. Not even 13 minutes in, type shit. Niggas like, Kobe just died. Yeah. And me and him just look at each other like, bro. Like it was the weirdest day ever, bro.
Yeah, same shit. I was at the crib.
Was so weird.
I was at that week before. I was at an elementary school speaking to some kids. This is when Alec was still doing Kicks and Coffee Heavy. Yeah, and so we did a pop-up and taught the kids like how to make money off shoes, how to clean shoes, all this shit.
That's what's up.
And they had like an interview Q&A at the end. And they asked us like who your favorite basketball players and why. Forgot what Al said. I was like, yo, Kobe Bean Bryant for sure. He's this, that. Bro, that weekend, Al texted me like, yo, Kobe just died. And I'm like, bro, get the fuck out. I'm like, bro, checking everything. Yeah. Bro, we went to New Holland. I damn near cried. We was just drinking. Like, I was sad like that was a family member sad. Like, I was really fucked up.
Yeah, niggas were down and out.
Oh, yeah. That was a sick one, bro.
Yeah.
I was really out.
Because it wasn't just him, it was his daughter and shit. Like, it just made it so, like, it was fucked.
News didn't come out, bro. Like, they didn't tell you who got hit. I was in Ionia, of all places, in a fucking showing. And I remember the couple that didn't end up working with them. And I was like, I think Kobe Bryant just died. Yeah. And I just remember who I assume was a husband or boyfriend or some shit like that. He was like, oh, really? That's crazy. And I was like, fuck you.
Yeah, like you for real. Yeah. Kobe Bryant just died. Like this is a big deal.
Definitely, it was my fault for being in the middle of Ionia, where I ain't had no service. Yeah, I know how it went.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. Kobe. That
was crazy.
Yeah. That one really hurt my feelings. But back to the guy, the man, the myth, the legend. You know, I got something for you, player. Just a couple questions, nothing crazy. Just to let the people know who you are.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me a little bit about, bro, what, and it's funny because I've talked to you about all these things before, so it just doesn't even, it's crazy. I'm just asking you on here. But, like, talk to me a little bit about your motivations, man. What gets you out the bed every morning, you know? What gets you going?
Bro, I can't even tell you myself. The grace of God.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts.
Nigga, shit's hard to get up in the morning, and you know, at least for me in this winter time, I hate the winter time, bro. Yeah, I've been having a hard winter. But
you know, I just read this thing about the winter and it said that we got winter New Year's resolutions, and we technically shouldn't start anything in the winter because the winter is the season of like everything dying. You're supposed to start things in the spring, new life.
Yeah,
really. Things. Yeah, it's a lot easier to start things when the sun is up for an ample amount of time. You know, it's green outside. You know, the weather's better. That causes for like more of a better start versus trying to start something.
That's why there's like a lot of rituals that happen on the spring equinox.
Yeah, it makes
because
sense.
It comes right back to life.
Yeah,
but it's a thing that must be cherished about death too, because with that springs so much more. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't know. I feel like I always looked at the New Year as September. Always, because that's when we always started school and shit. And I've always felt like we've always been. I feel like the cycle that we be on with like our work schedules and with school is like a real cycle that we should be on spiritually type shit. Like
that Labor Day time frame.
Yeah, like
I feel that.
I can see that.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Because bro,
shit,
like
fiscal year start what, October?
Shit, October. Yep.
Yeah,
that's
so,
Q1.
I mean, shit, right
Q1 start October.
Yeah. But what the fuck was the question?
What motivates
you?
Honestly, bro, just trying to be better every day. Trying to just be at least 1% better. Trying to find a way to get out of the current, because I'm not satisfied with, like, you know what I'm saying, where I'm at in life and shit. Like, that's not my this is not where I want to be type ordeal. You get me? So like I want to like shit.
Very honest thought.
Getting out of this fucking place we call Grand Rapids. I love y'all. I want to leave though. So bad.
No, and I'm not mad at that, bro.
Look at everybody's face on here, and especially like looking at both of them. That was crazy.
You ain't saying
his
crazy.
Face lit up, and then Marcus is shaking his head. That's crazy.
I just need to be in heat, bro.
I think the thing with GR, even the reason I stayed, bro, because there's mad people I know that go back to the city. You know what I'm saying? I think the reason I stayed was because there's it's the concept of being in like a I tell everybody this, but it's being a big fish in a little pond. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like the comfort, like where I'm from, like respectfully, even to myself respectfully, there's 1,000 me's in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, not like you just like me, but you get the concept. Like creative niggas that think innovatively. That's the whole East Side. You know what I'm saying? So I think that GR is a good place to put a solid foundation down at and allows you to experiment with a lot of things and see if what you got is something that would be worth doing on a national scale. Because it's such a hard... I think, for me personally, I think GR is... If you sunk down the United States, GR is what the populace looks like. Like, there is a lot of black people here, but there's a shit ton of white people. There's a lot of Hispanic people. Yeah. And I think that if you can make something work in this area, theoretically, if you start to expand, I think it's possible to do it anywhere. Versus Detroit, where it's like, yo, this is a predominantly black place. It's a lot of tearing down. It's a lot of uplifting too, but you're so comfortable in this space with all black people. Like, over here was a culture shock for me until I like learned how to like adjust in a way that wasn't me compromising myself and me having to learn how to do that. Because now I want to expand a brand on a national scale, and I have to be able to get out there
and bump shoulders with
you know what I'm saying?
People.
And like have to figure it out. Yeah. And now I feel like I kind of got a little bit of practice in that, and I feel more comfortable doing that. You know what I'm saying? Versus me being in the city, all I know how to maneuver around is black people.
Yeah.
That's why I loved my time in the South, especially when I get to the opportunities to DJ down there, because it's really not a scene I know too well. You know what I'm saying? So like, but at the same time, like I probably played one of my best sets in Birmingham. It was right around the time like I Wanna Rock came out, and like I started this set with that, and like from there, like like right in that moment, like usually the first song for me like lets me know how engaged the crowd is, and if they just go crazy off of this one, I'm already knowing I'm gonna have you for the rest of the night. Yeah, and everything I played was just like they loved it, and. It gave me that insight too. Like I can do this in other places, and people will rock with a lot more because they don't know me. They're not thinking about me, and they're not even caring about me at a certain point. Like it's just about the music and shit. And like, but also I really want to, like you said, I here gets you ready to talk to people, especially in areas that you've never been in, and you know how to give that respect where it's needed and whatnot. Like I do feel like I learned that here dealing with people. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm about to say, D, I know you can definitely resonate with that, especially in your field. You know
Growing up here, bro, I feel like I was like sheltered almost. So my story is, you know, we talked pre-pod for sure, but like, yeah, I grew up here, but I moved like right after Grand Valley. Yeah. So I moved to Chicago, and I was like, yo, this is amazing. Yeah. So my ideology, one thing that dropped me was like, or that got me when I moved to Chicago was like, here everybody get married at 20, 21, 22. I don't know if you felt that way growing up in Grand Rapids.
No.
I'm there. My mentor was like 39, and he was like, yeah, just getting engaged. My girlfriend, I'm like, girlfriend, bro, you like 40 years old. What is that? Yeah. So it's just like that ideology. Yeah. Then second, on a professional level, you know a lot of professionals here, but you don't know, like, you don't have access to everybody that's doing shit in Grand Rapids. And I can say that even today. Like, even I find it hard, like, to have access. And I have to reach back. Like, I have to make an effort to do that. But when I moved, I was like, oh, shit. Like, the one thing about being a big fish in a small pond is that you still are fucking competing with those that are small fish. When you're the big fish, and when you're a fish at all, in a big pond, you still have more access to bigger fish. So it's like, what would you rather? Yeah. You're hoping that you're a fucking monopoly, right? You're the only one that you're the biggest fish, so people come to you and flock to you. Yeah. But when you're in a pond or you're in an ocean and it's a shit ton of big fish, there's so many opportunities you could fuck around and get 99 no's and they get $1 million yes. I feel like though I did not achieve that, I feel like that opportunity exists in bigger ponds. And then maybe Detroit, but like I know from Chicago, walking the street, like when you want it to fucking feel like another number, like not just pop over, like you pop over somewhere, you and I, we have exposure, and we probably were exposed when we were either in elementary, high school, or some shit like that. But now we touch base, and we know 50 people between the two of us. Easy. Yeah. Flat out.
Literally.
Ain't no fucking way I would do that with somebody in Chicago. There's no way. Ain't no way I would do that with somebody in Denver. Or even Detroit. Like, it may be, I know somebody from
Detroit, it might take like two bodies.
100%.
The person here, the person there.
Yeah, the degree of separation here is very small.
And we didn't even ask if we was Eskimo brothers, which is crazy. So
chill.
I'm engaged.
That's crazy.
Now we hear music in the bottle pod. Hey,
we got too deep. We got too serious.
My bad. Was that too serious?
No, I'm just saying our topics in general. That was good conversation.
I had to break it up a little bit.
That was good conversation.
Yeah, for sure. Because Secretary of Entertainment, I don't see any entertaining.
Yeah. Dog. Not cat.
All right. But anyway, but I felt that way, bro. Yeah. So I think on the adverse, like, because you come from a big pond. I come from a smaller pond or like a lake, right? So I just felt like, shit, this is an opportunity. I got there, wilding. I just thought I was another number.
Yeah, like when you go to Atlanta or like Miami or someplace like that. Like when I was out there for like living like a local type shit. So like I really got to be around scenes and shit and see shit, and like at first you feel like, damn, who the fuck am I? I'm a fucking nobody. Like, don't nobody fucking. But like, it also gives you a superpower because nobody knows you. You can be whoever you want. And if you have that charisma, you know what I'm saying? If you got that, you know what I'm saying?
You're good.
You got that. You feel me? Yeah. You know what that is?
Yeah.
Just being able to walk up to anybody and introduce yourself. Yes.
Yeah.
Which is, that is something I run into this stuff out here. I mean, even just running in certain circles or just knowing certain people. Like, if I try to move the way I moved in the city out here, it's every eye is on you out here. So it's like
type shit, and
I hate that shit. That's the one thing that really,
your reputation is everything to you.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's just place like low key be chirped out.
Chirped out, and it's just like you could do one thing that you didn't even deem as this big of a thing, but it turns into that because of
that's your identity now.
Don't believe that.
Now it's like, or that's what you're doing, and it's
all
like,
I'm gonna say is don't believe the hype, man. Whatever you see, whatever you looking at out here, man. Whatever you think it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Just don't believe it. It's not real.
All right, next question, man. Next question. Talk to me a little bit about, because I'm pretty sure this nigga ain't gonna ever hop on here, but I'm gonna ask him anyway eventually. But talk to me a little bit about Teo, man. Obviously, you know,
We're going to get him on here.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to ask him. But you got to shout out to my nigga Augie. But Augie is he's a man of like less words. You know what I'm saying? Unless we watching sports or some shit.
Yeah,
like,
Austin's
not about to like, yeah, we gonna see. I'll talk to him. But
Austin's my dog, man. Like that's what niggas don't understand. Like Austin went to East Kenwood. Austin went to Valley with me. Austin went to middle school together. Like,
yeah.
Like, Austin just always been around. Like, even before this shit. Like, like, I just remember Austin always being in situations and just being places. Austin was just always solid. Like, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you can say whatever about anybody, bro. But you can't ever call that nigga flaw. You can't tell this nigga, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not going to.
Really solid dude.
He's a solid dude, man. And he's always been like that. And
that was one of the first. No, I met you, and then I think you introduced me to Og.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I usually go.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I met Dog. Me and Dog got tight, and he like, yo, this is my man's Og. I think me and Og had a little convo, and then we linked he hit me like, yo, come to the wood. I got to chop it with you, and then that's when we got sunsets together. We started doing the parties. Like, so, crazy. Yeah, it literally was. But I know Dog literally he made the tie, but
but Austin, I mean, like, me and him always just been locked in with each other. Like, every time I came back into town, I needed a place to stay. I'm with Austin, like, or like just whatever, bro. Like, it's always just been a genuine friendship. But just one, I mean, after I came back, I was doing the DJ and shit, and I don't know, like, just while I was here, I was just around Austin a lot, and he just had an idea, like, yo, I want to do this. He's always wanted to throw a show, though. Like, Austin's been wanting to throw a show since, like, I remember when Scotty from Cranium and Haji and Alante and they brought like Sir Michael Rocks and
Chuck English.
Not him, but Sir Michael Rocks came out here and Uno the Activist, and we had it was a concert. Lambs came, like we that was like one of the like precursors to what all this shit kind of turned into. Because I mean, it was inspirational. My nigga Haji's always been on shit. Haji's always been. That's another
give my boy Haji a shout out, man.
Haji, bro, that's my cousin. Yeah. Like Haji's,
y'all really related?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
I know that.
But
that's my dog, man.
Yeah. But before at that time, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Like, me and Haji we connected in high school type shit, and then found out we got the same people.
Yeah.
And
which is some GR shit,
it's
boy.
some Grand Rapids shit, bro. Everybody's related, bro.
Every black person is
everybody
related.
knows somebody. Everybody done did some dirt with somebody out here that knows somebody granddaddy.
Or like y'all be knowing
auntie
y'all be knowing families by the last names. That be fucking me up.
Yeah.
Like it'd be like the so and so's. You be like, yeah, I got a cousin over there. So I'd be like, damn, y'all just
you know the Crawfords?
Yeah.
Nigga, every Crawford out in this motherfucker related. And then my people too.
As soon as you said Sadler, I was like, man, what Sadlers do I know?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you don't know no Sadler. The only Sadler that I know outside of my family is gonna fuck y'all up. Before my brother got killed, this nigga sent me a message. He was like, you should fucking DJ, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, whatever. I want to be a rapper. I want a chain.
You rap.
And I want a bitch.
You rap.
I'm just kidding.
You're crazy as hell.
Take that out. Take that out.
Take that out.
But no, and then my brother knew Grandmaster Flash's name is Joseph Sadler.
That's crazy.
Saddler. Yeah. And I found that out when I started DJing. Like, damn, this nigga Grandmaster Flash might be my goddamn real granddad. I'm just playing. I'm sorry, John.
Right, that's your real granddad.
That's my real granddad.
Stop playing with that man.
Yeah, just shit like that.
John.
But damn, I lost my train of thought again.
Sadler.
No, what was the question you asked me?
I said, where was we at with this?
Teo.
Teo, bro. Yeah,
how did Teo get birthed? You was first at the first one, man.
Fucking turnt, man. We were lit, dude.
No, that's how he be on the mic too on some bullshit. Anyway, go ahead.
No,
where the birth of this come from? Because I think I came in.
Bro, Austin.
I came in V's show, I think.
Austin wanted to throw a show.
Yeah, one of them.
And we were like, all right, bet. So Austin went and he linked with my man's, linked with one dude. my nigga Days, and he kind of helped Austin pretty much, you know, do his thing. He just introduced him to the pyramid scheme.
People, yeah.
Right people, and you know what I'm saying? Austin made the right decisions, and he just took some chances. And I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Here we are. Like, it really wasn't nothing too, like, crazy or nothing. Like, and he'll tell you the same thing. Like, it was just, you know, he had the idea and he just followed through with it. And shit, he was like, you the DJ. Yeah. Whatever we do, like, we gonna do. And it started from there, like, shit. But, you know, the rest is history. Like, shit, like, everybody that has done it, like, besides, you know what I'm saying, like, we just met, like, Hunchino and like, KB and like, Nappy and all them, like, we met them from doing the shows, but, like, ever since, like, it's been all love and shit, like, it just grew from there, and I don't know, like, I didn't expect it to hit so rapidly, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and I didn't expect to have the shows that we, like, everything started as an idea. Me and him, like, he would say something like, I'm thinking about booking this person. Yeah. And we would joke about it for a minute, and then, like, he'll fuck around and just hit the nigga up. Yeah. And we're going from there. Yeah, and then, bro, just taking jump shots. And then, you know, by the grace of God, our shows went extremely well every time. Mm-hmm. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, anytime there's a show, like, we execute, man. Like, whatever I gotta do, I do it. Whatever, like, when it comes to just whatever you need, like sponsorship, like type shit. You know what I'm saying? Finding the vibe, shit like that. Like, you know, it's a team effort, but, you know, Austin got the vision for sure. Like, whatever he tries to, or whatever he wants to put in motion, like, I trust that it's gonna be a good fucking thing. Like, like, even with, like, you know, I think, like, the only thing, like, shit, bro, like, it's nothing, bro. I don't know. It literally felt like nothing. It's a big thing, but, like, it felt like it didn't feel too hard. To be honest.
I felt like not as many challenges.
Even with him, like, you know, getting told no is a challenge, of course. Like, you know, but it's just the grace of God and putting in a little effort.
No, facts. I mean, I see the work. I see, like, what you know, the vision he got and everything too. Like, we done rapped on it. I hope where I can, you know. But I love where bro is, like, what he got going on. But definitely just wanted to chop on it just because the 2 years just happened, and you see the impact it has on the city and the people around. You know, if Camp Teo was announced, it's like, oh, I know where I'm gonna be at that day. You know what I'm saying? Every time, even the snow days, even the fucking, you know, when there's other shit going on in the city days, you know, niggas still is pulling up for a Camp Teo, and we see where it can, you know, the longevity of it, where it can go in the future. And I say one thing about Austin that's very unique is he really stays tapped into up and coming artists. Like, he's somebody who, like, will chop it about the show, and he'll be like, yo, I'm thinking about so and so, and I'm like, who the fuck is that? Like, he knows this, but this nigga's discography. That's honestly so premature.
I'll tell you that's something that, like, our whole little. Like how we came up, like, me and Austin used to hang around, like, like the real core friends, like, we always been up on shit, bro. Like, we just always, I don't know, we just knew how to surf the internet, like, nigga.
Man, you keep it a buck. He did the V show before V's was V's. You know what I'm saying? And like,
because we were listening to him. You know what I'm saying? We were actually
where he's like arguably one of the best albums of last year as far as rap goes. And man's had him here the year before. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Because we knew that shit.
That's real.
We knew
exactly
real what was going down with that shit. Like,
so
because man, what that show is so hard because that was one of the first things. I was one of the first people I wanted to book.
Oh yeah. That was I think that was a joint where I set up. I think that was the first one I was there at, where we did the camp joint and I did the setup and the whole thing. I think that was a V show. And when it happened, I'm like, I didn't even know who V's was. I'm like, man, I'm about to get out of here.
No, a lot of people didn't. A lot of people
niggas on stage.
About to going on this Music in a Bottle podcast, episode 165. We got Dogfood in the building.
Yes, sir. Chill with that gunshot, man. I don't.
My bad, bro.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm scared.
It's crazy.
Dogfood's in the building.
We here, man. We here.
Yeah, facts.
106 in Bridge.
106 and Bridge is crazy. That's crazy. We was on Bridge. Heavy.
What's up, man? It's your boy Terrence J. I'm with my homie, my friend, my man,
Darryl. That is crazy. All right, man. Let's get into some culture music. We got a power 30 minutes.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it, man. All right, so first things first, man. We the Lions.
We the Lions.
I fuck with the Lions, man. Detroit boy. It's unfortunate what happened. I mean, it's unfortunate that we lost. We could have won. We had so many attempts.
Yep.
We've been there. But
the better team won. They got 5-6 Hall of Famers on their team, right?
Better team won. I won't even agree. I think that it's a unpopular take that the Lions are actually better than the 49ers.
I think offensively they're better than. I think Debo's overrated, and
Debo's definitely overrated.
But our defense of cornerbacks,
it's nasty.
It's so bad.
It's just
that shit was staged, man.
Yeah, for sure. No, I support you in that.
How the fuck you go that crazy?
Yeah.
Up 24 and then all of a sudden you tired.
But it's some shit that you can't.
You get paid.
You can't bounce the ball off the helmet. But that shit don't happen, bro.
Bro, they had a fourth down, and before that, it's not the fourth down I had an issue with, but they put Amon St. Brown in the backyard as a running back and ran it on 3rd and 4th.
Yeah.
Did you see that play, bro?
Yep.
I've been going off about that all week. Like everybody talk about Josh Reynolds dropping it, but they ran the ball.
Josh Reynolds did drop the ball twice, though.
He dropped the ball. That's completely fine.
Yeah.
Amon St. Brown is 160 pounds soaking wet, and you run it against that defensive line. That's
right.
Ben Johnson. That's why he stayed in Detroit. That's why the last thing get that job.
That one play. Yeah, nah, them boys started fucking up towards the end, but you know,
how you just get tired? How you just?
It's hard.
You get paid millions of dollars to catch a ball. How do you drop a pass?
When the last time that we were able to
even go this far?
Detroit was the last 4 teams.
I mean, my nigga, we was in the NFC Conference Championship.
And we played better. We played better than Lamar now.
We did play better than Lamar.
For real.
That was the best game to watch on Sunday, and there's only 2 games.
100%.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah. Outside of Taylor being there, so.
No, I mean, nonetheless, it is very beautiful to see Detroit.
I see where they at, man. Ben Johnson staying, I'm happy.
Oh, man.
Speaking of women in music, did you guys hear
Nicki
Megan?
I read it on Twitter and I seen that.
What were you and Barb saying?
Let me give you the rundown. So essentially, Megan said, "Yo, I'm tired of all the bullshit. I'm tired of everybody talking crazy."
Yeah,
she dropped hers.
You fucked your mom's.
What we talking about Megan right now?
That's what she said about Megan, right? Yeah.
Well, we talking about Megan first. So Megan started this shit. So Megan said, "Yo, I'm dropping a diss track. Basically, this for everybody who got some shit to say about me or feeling away. I'm dropping a joint. It's called Hiss. It dropped on Friday. Friday at 12 a.m. Hiss targeted a couple people, Nicki in particular, but they said it was Drake in there. Obviously, Tory was in there. Party. Her ex was in there.
Oh, I thought you said Party Next Door.
Look at this thing. I see your face.
I'll take you far.
Screwed your face up.
To Mexico.
You screwed your face up. But essentially, she dropped a big diss, and then, Nicki heard it, and Nicki went off. And Nicki's tweeting all the lyrics to what she dropped eventually on Sunday night after around 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Called Bigfoot, which is her diss to Megan. So now we're here. If you heard both songs, I'm definitely giving Megan the dub on the songs for sure. I think Nicki's when you just say Nicki, at the end of the day, Nicki's nigga is on the fucking predator list.
Yeah,
he's a pedophile.
No one's taking a dub in this one.
You can't.
She ain't even got enough bread to get him off. Respectfully,
that's crazy. to pay to get that nigga off the pedophile list.
Crazy. I thought about that. I mean, I think about it.
Yeah, like how much it would cost, huh?
Not that I would want to be on it, but like at the same time, you're Nicki Minaj. Like you should have him off of that. So it doesn't.
Or you should just not marry this nigga. I get this, your high school, whatever.
I don't know.
But now at this point, you married him and got a kid with him.
Yeah,
you're crazy.
That's nuts.
It's all crazy. I'm just gonna say this. Meg the Stallion sucks.
And where's Paula Patton? Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
So I say this about Meg.
I hate the way she like when she there was some freestyles.
Her freestyles early.
She's so not good at freestyling and rap. Because one that wasn't a freestyle.
That's sad to say.
She's whack.
I think Meg is not terrible. I think when you talk,
she makes good songs for the girl. I love hearing her shit in the club. Like that's what her pocket is. But like trying to rap, like we cannot get away from the fact that she's not saying a fucking thing when she
just know I clipped this shit up, and your clip about Meg being ass might make the clips.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
I think
that's all I want you to know.
I don't know who's gonna win the beef out of that. I honestly think Cardi B wins because if she drops something nice right now, then everybody jumps
really hot. Yeah, and then I think that Nicki just end of the day, like I think Nicki was touching a lot of points. She kept bringing up her dead moms, which really fucked me up. I didn't like that much, but
I don't play with daddy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's just kind of nasty. But I get where you're going. I guess we beefing, so we just gonna beef. But
I still it's
just nasty.
What sparked the beef between them?
So
like, why are they beefing in the first place? Before
they've been beefing for a bit. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just, automatically you go into this, which is really interesting, but this female rapper automatically got a beef territory is already there. You feel me? Like female rappers already be at odds naturally. But then I think like they got cool and showed they was cool. But Nicki talked about conversations they had where I don't know if y'all heard I don't know if they're rumors or not, but yeah, if y'all heard that Meg is just not the best person to be around. Like people don't be fucking with being around Meg as a person.
Agreed. Yeah,
I can see that.
Tory talk about that a bit. Tory did say that, but Tory did say that. A couple other people have said it as well. But Nicki mentioned the fact that
y'all think she got shot? Hold on. All right, never mind.
So Nicki mentioned the fact that it was.
I'm okay at saying it.
I think she got shot. I don't think it was about Tory. That's my answer. I do think she got shot though. It wasn't Tory though, for me. But I have no problem saying that. But I do think that no, in that case, so Nicki talked about the fact that what'd she say? Damn, you fucked me up. Nicki said that when they was cool, Megan told her essentially that if she have a baby, she needs to abort it, and that she shouldn't bring no kid into this world. Some shit like that. And she has like a video of Megan kind of referencing that a little bit. Like, Don't have no baby, just be on bullshit essentially.
Yeah.
Like, you have a baby, abort it. Literally is what the video says. So that rubbed Nicki the wrong way. I guess Nicki just wasn't fucking with her off shit like that. Beyond just them having like initial rap beef, whatever that looks like. And so then it got to this point here where Megan's like, yo, Nicki's, I guess, throwing shots. I think she just laid out anybody. Megan eventually dissed anybody who said anything about her.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. I know Drake dropped a Meg line, I think, on the newest album.
Shot, nigga, fuck you too.
That bitch, not the Dr. Seuss rhyme scheme. Yeah. But like I know Drake. Yeah, Drake did the shot, but she's still a stallion. Yeah. He did that bar.
That shit was kind of fly though.
That shit was a fire ass bar.
I'll circle loco.
Fuck you talking about? That shit was fire.
She lied about getting shots, but
she's still a stallion. Yeah, that's a bar. That's a bar.
And then coming out and saying that it wasn't about her, or Lil Yachty coming out and saying
Yachty said something like that, but we know.
Speaking of Drake,
oh shit, how you did that?
Is he a pop star?
Is Drake a pop star? Yes.
Yes.
It's calling my phone like on light up. No,
I'm a pop star.
Because Yasin Bey says that he's pop. So
what?
Damn, transition. That was right there.
And I'm mad that Yasin apologized for the shit because he did not have to apologize for that shit.
Yeah, he didn't.
No, I think what he apologized about was the fact that he said that he was referencing like this nigga doesn't make hip hop music. Now that is what you
okay.
Yeah, I mean, he got some of the hardest hip hop songs ever.
I agree.
Back to back. No, don't get me wrong. Yeah. Drake, as of right now, if it's Drake writing that pen or whoever is writing it, when he's spitting it,
don't do that.
It's good.
Don't do that.
It's gotta. That's
good.
right. Yeah, it's gotta that rights.
It's very good.
That's crazy.
I'm just kidding, but no, that's
that old New Yorker. Hey,
it's very good.
That's crazy.
That's Coming to America.
Yeah.
But yeah, gotta write all his rhymes. You ain't never heard gotta rhyme? I'm gotta I put her under.
I put her under. No Stevie Wonder. No.
I'm gonna cut these cameras off. You niggas stop.
Gotta wrote the game, nigga.
Yeah, for sure. Gotta and then
Twitch. Gotta wrote the game.
Niggas hated on Gotta and Murphy Lee. I'll never forget that shit, man.
And
niggas
Twitch.
Hated on Murphy Lee.
Twitch is the other ghostwriter.
Twitch. As in like the whole like
yes, you just remember? Yeah.
That's nasty.
What's the other dude named? Lil Charlie? Young Money. 09.
Yeah, with the mohawk. Lil Chucky.
And Lil Chucky. Man, let me tell y'all something, Lil Twist was lit, bro. Lil Twist is out here getting in trouble with Justin Bieber doing bad shit, bro.
Lil Twist was the first one with
and then Justin Bieber snitched on Lil Twist, man. Don't ever forget that. Like,
What y'all take away? What y'all take away from the beef? What y'all take away from the Drake and Yasin?
So I wouldn't say it was a beef. I think Yasin definitely said, nigga, Mos Def. I think Mos Def definitely said some shit that
respectfully.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Mos Def, nigga. I think Mos Def fucking I don't give a fuck what you say. That was a bitter old nigga talking. That nigga face was skewed up. He was in the face, and he was looking like an old nigga. But
what he's saying is Drake does make consumer music.
He does.
Drake makes music
but the fact that wasn't the question. The question was, dude, does Drake make hip hop music? And when somebody asks you that, and you sit there and say he makes shopping music for Target, you a hating ass old nigga. You are a hating ass old nigga. I don't care what you say.
I think he's being funny, and he has that right to be funny too. Like every time somebody says something,
you a comedian or you a rapper?
He has done some stand up before.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
you can stand your ass in the corner and listen to this Drake nigga and stop acting like that.
And my thing is, I love Yasin, and I love, you know what I'm saying? Man, I love Miss Fat Booty. Let's go.
I think this is a commercial hit. This is a commercial sample. You want this to be played on a radio, and this is why I had issues with the beat. Wow, man. Even his lyrics on this.
But mathematics wasn't like
that's his next.
Come on, man.
Hip hop. When he says like,
I'm just saying, bro. Like every nigga that make music wanna be hot. Like, come on, bro. What we talking about? You make music to be hot. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Yeah. You make music,
and that's a hot song. That's a radio hit.
And there was nothing that Mos said that was wrong. He said he makes likable music.
Somebody asked if he's hip hop, and he said he makes likable music as an answer. Don't do that, bro. That's hate.
I mean, but as of recent, Drake hasn't made a hip hop album. He hasn't.
What the fuck did he just drop? It had hip hop on it.
Him and 21.
21 had a hip hop on it too.
Her Loss was
22. That was last year.
That was pretty hip hop. But
2 years ago. Come on,
Drake
man.
is bigger than just your traditional hip hop artist. Drake is a pop star.
Look, old niggas be hating. That's all I'm gonna say. And I fuck with Mos.
No, because after he said that, he was like, all right, but then what? Like, because Drake doesn't make music that is pushing anything forward. Drake doesn't make anything.
Okay,
Drake
so when you say
that makes you consciously think about bettering your life. Drake
but that doesn't mean you don't push shit forward.
He makes me want to make more money.
Drake as a rapper has made music. Yeah. Drake has made
Does his words make you want to make money? Hold on. Does his words make you want to make money, or does his lifestyle, the way that he does his business? Exactly.
I will take
Drake
that.
has never said anything to me
like
about
nigga? Ye will. I will say Ye has a
we're out of that era. No,
yeah.
Go ahead.
Ye has a plethora of albums where it makes me feel better as a human being.
Like what?
I could go to
the only album I would say anything closer to that is Donda.
What?
Maybe.
What?
No.
What,
so where we going?
You're
what
forgetting
albums?
Late Registration. You're forgetting College Dropout.
So we talking like early. That's early Ye. So I'm talking like presence Ye. But okay, I get what you're saying.
We're talking about
I'm discography full in total.
If I can go and find your music, whatever. If I'm listening to you, Drake has never made anything that
Jesus
was
is
like.
King is another one too, though.
It's a gospel album.
I mean, it makes me feel better in my life, right? Yeah. I mean, because I like God. You like God too, right?
Yeah. So the question that we had here was, you asked two questions. One, you asked, does he make music that pushes music forward? That's a different question.
That pushes like your consciousness forward.
Now that's a different question than pushing music. Because if you say pushing music to me, I'm gonna say him dropping Honestly Nevermind as a rapper is something that pushes music forward.
And my personal objectives. Yes, you're right.
It's a different sound than when it comes to like rap.
Everyone get in that bag and also having
or like at least realize that bag is relevant as a rapper. Like he's new to that territory. Yeah. But if you're saying pushing your conscious forward, now that's different. Yeah, I agree.
Has Drake ever Drake never?
No, that's not his bag.
Everything that Drake gives you is almost a self-centered, egotistical song that makes you embody that.
He has never everything.
No,
Closer
but
to My Dreams
never,
is one. I mean,
Closer to My Dreams is probably was a song
one.
that I think that might be closest to like what you're talking about.
Closest to
and
My
even
Dreams.
that is still about himself. Don't get me wrong. I can agree. I don't disagree with what you're saying.
But pushing music forward is hard because he's one of the best to pull in other really. We wouldn't fuck Drake with UK rap outside of Drake.
Exactly.
Like it's.
And I think he does it more so on his actions.
I wouldn't say that. Drake did usher it in though. Drake was the first one to
give it.
Yeah, but I feel like UK rap is good. I love
It's great.
A lot of that shit
on a mass scale. Like Essential C, I don't know if they would if he would have a body of work here in the United States
not
without
in the
a
United
Drake.
States, but you go to the UK, nigga, like
Yeah,
all that shit.
but
Like,
that's what we're saying.
I love that vibe though.
But the
But
bread
that's
is
the
in
intro.
our.
That's the cut.
The bread is
like,
in our as our. Once it makes it to our market, like
that's when you kind of own.
or like
whatever
Sanfa.
America does
like,
is what
who
it
the
is.
fuck? Like we wouldn't know who Sanfa. I would
is
never
until-
know.
But that's what I'm saying. We look at
Yeah.
when we look at Aubrey. I'm thinking like based on the actions that are committed versus like the content of the lyrics. You right though. I think that and then these are people who I deem as more so a conscious soul or genius versus a Drake.
Yeah.
I think Drake is a hit maker.
Yeah, exactly.
That's him. That's what he does. He makes hits. Ye is
Yeah.
somebody who's multifaceted, been in different industries and made it work in that type of way. I think even when we talk Mos is somebody that is an artist. He even ushered in a Kanye. So like mentally, he's in that space.
So what are Drake's biggest hits? His biggest
Drake's
hits, are
biggest
they
hits?
rap songs or are they pop songs?
I think it's a mix. You got two.
Yeah.
If you look at like God's Plan is one of his biggest
or-
songs. God's Plan is one of his biggest songs.
Yeah.
God's Plan, he still raps on God's Plans, but he raps on God's Plan. You're right. The chorus is a sing, but that's one of his biggest hits. Controller is one of his biggest hits. What's
Same
the other
album.
one? Which one?
Drake. Same album.
Oh,
You.
not Controller, but it's another dance. One Dance. Yeah, One Dance.
One day.
Because I'll tell you this,
One Dance is
whenever
another
Drake
big one,
gets
too.
in that,
Hotline Bling, but Hotline Bling kind of sings a little bit on that too.
yeah, like whenever he gets, like he gave us one really good hit with my brother on the last one.
Which one?
Let me tell you about my brother shit.
Oh,
Like,
so
that one
I
was
was,
really
but
good.
that's
But
the emphasis we talk about.
Well,
Right?
Jimmy Cooks is one of his
and the
largest.
thing is,
Jimmy
I
Cooks
feel
too.
like we're
Yeah.
getting that very seldomly at this
But
point.
you
We're not-
understand why though? When you look at what the Scary Hour 6-pack did,
Yeah.
as far as numbers, in comparison to the rest of his discography,
It didn't do good.
It was way lower.
It didn't do
But that's
good.
why when people say I want bars from
Yeah.
Drake, he's like, nigga, they don't sell. Why would I put out bars?
Exactly. So that goes back right to it. Drake is not
A hip hop.
Drake is a pop star,
He's a pop star, but I think
but he's a rapper too.
The word pop star means popular music. That's where pop came from. It's
exactly.
popular
I know,
music.
and I know that.
So that comes from your artistry. Ye has made pop music.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where do
You
you,
know what I'm
put?
saying? But
I mean, like
I won't even say Ye is hip hop anymore at this
not
point.
anymore.
'Cause
Where do you
when
put
I- when I-
Eminem in a conversation there?
But that's what I'm saying. Ye's a pop star. I mean, Eminem's a pop star. Even though he's a rapper,
But I mean,
makes
he
popular
pushes.
music.
But what does he do? He does push this further.
he does push a conscious. I agree. Eminem does.
I
too.
mean, at the end of the day, Ye, Drake, and Eminem are MCs at heart.
oh yeah.
Are to say
So why would
Eminem?
Eminem?
But I'll say the music that Drake puts out to consume, he's a pop star.
Yeah,
But he is an MC. He is a rapper. He has made.
That's
hip-hop.
all. That's all.
he is a
I.
pop star.
Yeah,
So what?
ask in situations.
Why does he diss Benito this week?
Who does?
Oh,
Eminem.
Yeah.
He disses Benzino.
Yeah,
Benzino,
Drake did.
sorry.
Because he's always dissed
Or him.
Benzino. Because
So-
Benzino made the source. And I remember when Eminem came out with the Marshall Mathers LP, I believe, they gave him a 2 in the source. So he always had beef with Benzino. Him and Benzino have been beefing since.
Did you hear Benzino's diss track?
No, but
Benzino dropped a diss track this week on M.
that's
How was
like
it?
20 years too late, bro. Eminem has shitting on Benzino
It was
like
ass.
40 fucking
It was
times.
ass. I mean, he just talked about him being like, a drug addict. That was really his whole bars, was just him being a drug.
Eminem made the
And him,
recovery.
like, eating, like, and him like basically sucking up black culture, to not like black people is what he said about him. So
What you mean, bro? He still be with Bizarre and
he be with all them
Swifty.
niggas.
He be with all
Mr.
them
Porter,
niggas.
all them niggas, yeah.
Yeah.
He be with Roy. He be with all them niggas.
Coil Ray called a stray.
Coy did catch a little stray.
Yeah.
And there's a thing with like Detroit culture too, how they say like, well, like, because in this scene right now, this Detroit rap, like, no, Eminem's not a part of it, and Eminem didn't, but Eminem is Detroit music.
Yeah.
He is I hate that that take, but yeah, it's accurate.
Yeah.
When you think Detroit rappers, you're not gonna not say M's name.
Yeah.
But if you're from Detroit, you're not gonna.
You're not gonna say Eminem because Eminem hasn't done anything for the people of Detroit.
It's not even that. It's just the sound that is from Detroit doesn't sound like Eminem.
That's
Like,
not
that's-
fair. I mean, that's not fair because like we're comparing Eminem came out in one.
Yeah, but I still would
No,
look at
but
like
when, but you're right because when Eminem came out, he was on all Dre beats.
He was on all Dre beats. It didn't sound like Detroit. It sounded like Dre. It just sounded like a fire rapper.
World. Yeah.
But
M
sound. I mean, at the time that M came out, he sounded like Detroit.
I joke with you about Trick.
Yeah, but the only niggas. Nah, I'm not going Trick.
I won't even say there was a real Detroit sound.
But I think it wasn't a Detroit sound.
Besides Motown.
I think that was something that kind of was curated over time, especially when you talk now. But if you talk even, the only thing I would say about it is I think that Chicago MCs and Detroit MCs had very like. There was a lot of rapidy rap. They wanted to sound like East. They wanted to sound like New York.
Lupe.
And so I think that M was very close to what New York sounded like, as far as like Chicago sounded like very close to what New York's. So you get like the Commons, you get the M's, you get the Royce the 5'9s. Like those niggas all sound very similar because they all just want to be fire lyricists, which is some shit that came from New York.
And this is another thing you got to think about too.
What about Cooley High group?
Cooley High.
This is it. What? Lucini.
So I've actually never really, besides those two songs, I never really did too much like deep diving with them.
I want to say Lucy and Grange, but that's not the name of that group. What is the name of that group?
I can't even remember that shit.
I think that is Cooley High.
Cooley High is a song.
But you know what? You know what a crazy take is? My man was like, Jay-Z got his style from them niggas.
I think Jay-Z got his style from Biggie, but I'll take it from there.
The way that Jay-Z was rapping at a certain point, he was.
I love Jay-Z. Like, you know I love Jay-Z.
I know.
You look at Jay. It's because Darryl looking at me like that. You know me.
Camp Low is a name. I know disrespect. Yeah, shout out to Camp Low.
I'm a Jigga stan, but like I do think Jigga sounds awful. Jigga in that era sounds a lot like Biggie. That's all I'm gonna say. And I know that Jay-Z wasn't making that type of music when he first started.
He sounded like
he was rapping like Jazzo.
Yeah,
he was rapping like Jazzo.
So like, it get tight for me. It get a little tight for me. I can't lie, but that's respectable.
And at his point in his career, Jay-Z he was never the best. Like there was never a time where he sold the most records. So,
yeah, if you look at his whole career,
he was
never
1 year.
I think 1 year he was one. Yeah,
he was a clear.
I'll show you how to do this, son.
I still fuck with Jay-Z though.
Oh yeah, I definitely do.
As far as like
for sure
business perspective, I think it's artistry. If you top 5, Jay, Drake, Wayne,
definitely. You think?
Yeah, like right now,
you get a project this year from Jay-Z?
Ross or Outkast slide in there.
Ross or Outkast? No, I feel like they're from two different eras.
I mean, slide into my 5th spot.
Yeah,
your personal.
Yeah,
that's your
my personal
favorite.
Yeah.
But this week, they talked about a possible new album because the director let out
video.
Take.
Yeah, he
and Rock
basically
Nation
put a
came
picture
out
of
and
it.
said that it was a fake.
Wait, of who?
So
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Really?
So they was talking about new Jay-Z music because the director dropped a photo of a slate, which is what you clap to like start a video.
Yep.
And it had like Jay-Z 24 whole shit on there. So people were speculating that was new music. But Rock Nation did come on and say it wasn't real. I think it's real.
Do you think the jail video with Young Thug and Mariah the Scientist was real?
Did y'all watch that? Did y'all hear the stuff?
The jail video?
The jail video? Did you see it?
Yeah, I seen it.
I say this, man. I think it's funny because I've been on Twitter too, and on Twitter it's like you see the tweet that be like, if Shorty ain't talking to you like this, she don't let you for real. And I do think that, like, don't get me wrong, in perspectives to shit.
I don't like when girls call me daddy. That's weird.
Do you really think so?
I think that's weird.
Yeah, that bitch turned me on. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I don't like being called.
I'm lit.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm lit.
I don't like that.
I do.
I don't like any like references with like being anybody's dad.
I mean, I get what you're saying when you think about it like that, but there's a level of
like, you know what I'm saying. Whenever if it's
there's a level of
I don't
submissiveness that comes with that I enjoy.
Yeah,
deeply.
Definitely.
So
daddy, that's wild to me, bro.
It's just the way you said it is making it you making it bad. But I definitely fuck with it. I think that conversation was very fucking normal.
What if a bitch called you dad? What's up, dad? Like, yo, chill.
Why did she say it like that? Why did she say it?
Yo, dad.
Hey, nah, yeah. When the gothic girl come out of nowhere and call me dad, then I'll be good. Because tonight will be the night that I will fall. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm straight, bro.
Dog, what the fuck? That is funny.
Daddy? What if she? Yeah, I'm like,
God.
Yo, but I'm not your father.
That shit was straight though. I mean, shout out to Jeffrey, bro.
Shout out to Jeff, man. I don't know if y'all seen recent. They dropped, bro. That nigga getting everything leaked, but they leaked the a raid of his cell.
Oh
recently.
yeah, and he had
pictures of like his ex in there, like on his cell wall. So it's like Mariah and the ex is all in the walls.
Crazy.
It looked kind of crazy for my guy. Then he posted a pic like he posted a pic on Twitter like it's like the one I want, the one I something. Yeah. But the same caption he used for his ex like 2 years ago. They getting my nigga Jeff and he in jail, bro. He shouldn't be stressing about this shit.
He gonna be straight.
They definitely getting my man's word and all riled up and shit, man.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if he pulled Mariah, he could probably pull something else too.
Yeah, Mariah, nice.
Definitely.
I remember the only time I was in New York, I tried to go to a Mariah the Scientist concert.
Man, what?
Didn't let us in.
Fuck. Did you bet three?
It was
did
Cash
you bet?
Cobain and Mariah the Scientist, man.
Did you bet money on Madden though?
On Madden.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Kai Cenat and 21 Savage had a game in Madden for 30 grand.
Seen that shit.
Yeah.
Now they said they're gonna bet 300 on a game.
300 on the next one.
Betting on Madden is crazy.
Did you see Kai broke his whole system?
Off of that?
Yeah. He lost that 30K joint. Whole TV system, all that. He trashed that shit.
That's crazy. You gotta be really trash due to that.
That nigga was getting blew out.
Yeah. By 21.
I done seen niggas break some shit after getting blown out on Madden, man. That shit real.
You ever get in a fight?
I feel like I be so skeptical of media, and I feel like shit like that.
Cap.
It's always cap.
Always cap.
Yeah. I
never
never
see it.
I never.
That's valid.
Yeah.
So
why
food.
would you do that?
Talk to me. What's next for you, man? What you got next? What's coming up?
Finna play Tekken 8.
Of course.
Tonight.
Yes.
20 minutes.
Yeah. Finna go crazy on that shit. No, I mean, I don't know what's in store. I'm chilling right now. I just got all my shit back. I still want to just perfect my craft and, position myself. I'm not really in the market for doing, like too many shows right now, but you know what I'm saying, when they come, they come, but I've kind of like turned away from like doing like the local gigs.
I love it.
Just to do some
shit.
Get money shit. Like I'm not doing that. Just like for people I fuck with, you know what I'm saying, they hit me with some shit like that, but like I'm dedicating my time to
getting better.
To sharpening, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I feel that.
It's about that, because I want this shit to be something that'll last a lifetime, and so I'm at the drawing board right now.
I love that. Working up.
Besides the Camp Teo stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like
reserved for Camp Teo only. Camp Teo only DJ.
I'm
if I fuck with you, I'm DJing.
I mean, that's what I'm a part of. So like that's what and a lot of people act like I'm not a part of it, which is weird, but
you are.
Disclaimer, like, nigga, a lot of shit wouldn't move
without you.
You know.
Where can people find you at?
What's your socials?
Shit. Damn.
Who are you?
You can find me at Twitter at Left Foot Left Stomp.
What's IG?
You can find me on Instagram at Right Foot Right Stomp.
I hate this nigga.
And then on Facebook, it's Hands on Your Knees, Hands on Your Knees.
Okay, you got it. You got it.
Dogfood on everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You can find me Dogfood on Instagram. You can find me, you know what I'm saying? You can find me.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying, man? Shout out to good people, man. We don't fuck with nice people. Nice people are weird. We fuck with good people.
That's fire.
Nice people want to be liked. Good people are good people.
Good people are good people.
I fuck with that.
I like it.
Forest Cellars, Seneca Lake Dry Riesling 2020. This shit is nice. I fuck with it. 13 point.
Hey, shout out to y'all
12.5% alcohol content. This shit is crazy. I'm digging it. What you got over there?
The Labyrinth was amazing. I got an 8.7 out of 10. In terms of the color on this, super dark. Jamel would have really enjoyed this Petit Syrah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Mel.
Shout out to Mel. Prayers up for Mel. Went through surgery. We got an appointment this week. So, prayers up to him. Achilles tendon. He dunked on the nigga. That's what happened. So,
that's the story we telling. We sticking to it.
Yes, definitely. Fuck them niggas in West Ottawa. Let's go. This is Music in About a Podcast, episode 165. We out of here.
Sir.